Hey, this is Rick with Social Good Software. In this short demo, I'm going to be walking you through the JSON discount generator. This is a handy app that allows you to be able to generate discounts based on a JSON endpoint. So this is super handy for things like VIP guests, VIP members, VIP exclusive list of people you have, that type of thing. So all you really need for the app to work is a JSON endpoint. That JSON endpoint must provide data. Then what the application does, it looks at that data and it looks at the values based on key value store. So if you take a look at it here, here's an example data output. And the way it works is that the JSON auto discount application will look at every value here, and then it will automatically apply a discount based on whatever you select. So in our case, we're looking specifically for this email address. So email@domain.com, that will automatically apply a discount for this email address. Now, this is a very simple data set, but if you had a data set much larger, like 10,000 or 100 or 1,000, essentially in this array, those data will automatically have a discount applied depending on how you set that discount up. So if we come back over here and we're going to head over to the App Store, I'll walk you through how this works. We're going to go ahead and click on this JSON discount generator, and then we're going to end up in the application here. Our very first step here is to set up our settings. We actually go a step further and give you default settings. All you have to do is go ahead and customize those. So if we go ahead and click on settings here, you'll see that we give you some settings already. Here's the widget title, get your discount now. Go ahead and get your discount button. Here's submit. And then we give you some error messages that you're able to customize here as well. So if you're not happy with this text here, you're more than welcome to go ahead and change that. Our second part here is we need to add a data source. So this is where we're able to go ahead and consume that JSON endpoint. So this endpoint, we're going to go ahead and consume this data with the application. So in order for you to be able to do that, you just need to head over into add a data source. Right here, you want to go ahead and enter the URL, enter the username, enter the password, and then enter the percentage that you want to have automatically applied. So just go ahead and enter that information here. I won't enter the information here just because it conflicts with Shopify's policy, but pretty much all you have to do is enter that information here. It is sensitive information, so once you have that information entered, you'll be able to go ahead and configure the discount amount. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this information, and I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and entered that information, and I went ahead and clicked submitted. Now we have our URL. Again, you won't see the actual URL here, but pretty much the URL is just looking at this data source here. And you can see here the discount percentage is 10%, and that's going to go ahead and auto apply that 10% discount for everybody that exists in this endpoint. So in our case, this is email@domain.com. So I'm just going to go ahead and just copy this email. And then I'm going to hop over into our store here, and I'm going to go ahead and select an item. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my cart. We'll give this a second to load in. I'm going to say view my cart. I'm going to go ahead and enter my email address that I have from that JSON endpoint. And we're automatically going to apply a discount based on the discount we configured with the automatic discount generator. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my email address here. And then now you can see we went ahead and generated a discount code. The discount code is automatically applied to the cart. The amount has automatically been deducted, and the discount has been applied here. Now at this point, you're able just to go ahead and complete the entire purchase as you would normally. So that's pretty much all there is to the discount app generator. Once again, as a quick summary overview, we went ahead and installed the app. We went ahead and configured the app with our settings. We added a data source endpoint to be able to consume that JSON data. And then finally, we went ahead and actually went through the process of checking out and making sure that that email belongs in that data source. If the email is not available in that data source, they will simply get an error message that you have configured to be able to be displayed. So this is a great way for you to be able to have a VIP list, have a list of members, apply a discount for your students, whatever it is that you might be doing. This is a great handy way for you to be able to auto apply a discount based on a list that's constantly changing based on that data source. Now you might be wondering where the data source is coming from. This data source can literally be anything. It could be your own API, it could be a custom API, it could even be an API from Bubble. It doesn't really matter where the data source comes from. The application will automatically process that data and then apply the discount code if the data of that first key value is actually available. So we won't check the keys, we'll just check the values. All the values will be checked, and if any of those values are found within the data source, then the discount code will be applied. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about this, please reach out. We're always happy to help.